Today, I'm gonna be trading 8 pairs of shoes plus $300 for 1 pair of shoes. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of dimes in this video, explaining to you guys how to save money, how to level up on your trades, how to consolidate, and how to profit off of every single deal that you do. So please stick around and stay tuned for the end of the video to see what we get. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time I upload a new video, and make sure you hit that like button because that helps the algorithm oh so much. First things first, I want to explain to you guys why I'm making this trade, and then I'll explain to you guys the whole process along the way. Typically, I don't see people doing this that often on YouTube, really diving into the numbers and explaining what they got the shoe for, how much it's worth now, the profit on the trade, how much they were able to level up, and why they did the trade for those reasons. We don't see trading that often, but I'm telling you right now, there is definitely a lot of value in trading shoes still to this day. So hopefully this video is a great example, and again, at the end of the video, you guys will see what I get and you'll be able to make your judgment if I made a good trade or not. So the first thing that I want you to do is make sure that you have a list of the sneakers that you are looking to trade, and then you want to make a price list of what you spent on each and every sneaker. So we're gonna go through all the sneakers that we have right here, the 8 different shoes, and then we'll talk about the $300 that we'll add into the video a little bit later. First, we have the Lime Air Jordan 6s right here, size 13. I hit for these on Sneakers app and got them for 190 bucks. No tax here in Oregon, so I'm definitely a happy camper spending 190 on them. In today's market, these are gonna hit for around 230 bucks, so that's what we're gonna price them at today. Next up, we have a size 9 pair of neutral gray Air Jordan 1s. I ended up picking these up a while ago, and then I ended up finally getting a second pair in my size. I got these just because I wanted to trade them for a 13, and then I bought another size 13, and I ended up spending $300 on this pair right here, and they go for roughly around 450 bucks. As you can see right there from the first 2 shoes, we're already up a couple $100 in profit on the sneakers. Next up, we have the Wings Air Jordan 5 Low. I got 2 pairs of these off of Sneakers app. I ended up giving 1 pair away, and I got the other pair for myself, but then I realized like I didn't really graduate anything this year, so I'm willing to make a trade for these because I don't really need them in my collection. I got these for $190 retail, and they're going for around $225 right now. Next, we have a size 12 cool gray Air Jordan 3. I have a size 13, so I don't really need the size 12 anymore. I actually have a few different pairs of this shoe in multiple sizes other than 13, so I'm definitely willing to make trades for those as well. We could talk about that in a whole nother video, but I got these for retail for 190 bucks, and they're currently going for 230. So again, we're winning on that shoe as well. Next up, we have the Flint 7 down here, size 13. These were $190 retail. It was a super easy cop, and I knew they didn't really have much value over the retail, but I didn't really care because I really liked the shoe. I ended up doubling up on the shoe, and I was like, if I got multiples, why do I need to keep all of them? So I'm gonna get rid of this pair. They're currently clocking in around 200 bucks, even 190 depending on who you're selling to, but we're gonna kind of factor it at 200 bucks. Next up, we have the Jubilee Air Jordan 11. Retail was $225. I ended up picking up 2 pairs in a size 12 for retail. I was very, very sad about that because I wanted a 13, so I'm willing to make a trade for my size 12 to get another shoe that I desire. Currently, these are going for around 330 bucks right now, and I definitely think they have room to continue to increase in value, but I'm definitely taking that into consideration when it comes to the shoe that I'm trading for and the value that I'm winning in, and then what it could potentially go up to as well, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the video. Next up, we have the Legend Blue 11 Lows. I got these for retail at $190. They're currently going for around 230 bucks, just a little bit over retail. And last on the list, we have the Taupe Haze Air Jordan 4. Now, I ended up picking up 2 pairs of these. The first pair I got for 250 bucks, and the second pair I ended up getting for retail. But we're gonna consider this as the pair that I spent more money on. So we're gonna say that I spent 250 bucks on this pair right here. And currently those are valued at 375 bucks, somewhere around there. And the grand total of things, when it comes to money out of pocket that I actually physically spent on all of these sneakers, it was $1,535 for these 8 pairs of shoes. Now, when you calculate the total resale value of these 8 pairs of shoes, we're talking about $2,270 in resale value. So that leaves a $735 window of profit that I have on these shoes just alone if I were to sell them for cash. So another local sneakerhead slash reseller from around the way, he has a pair of Trophy Room Air Jordan 5s. I have been looking to get these in my, oh, sorry, not the baby blue pair, the Friends and Family. I have been looking to get that pair in particular, honestly both pairs in particular, in my collection, but the red pair, I need those. He hit me up with the offer with the size 13 pair that he has, dead stock Friends and Family version. He's missing the box which does kind of hurt because this is like a $4,000 shoe, but that's okay. We're gonna knock some value down on the shoe, and hopefully I can get it for around $2,500 in total value on the trade. And that's what brings up the topic of consolidating your collection. How can you have multiple shoes and turn it into strictly fire? Sometimes people always ask the question,
how do you get all those samples? How do you get all those PEs? How do you get all those friends and families?
If you make deals like this, it can definitely make it easier for you to have those high ticket items in your collection. You may have to downsize 8 pairs for 1, 6 for 2, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, you can get that desired sneaker that you really want without having to spend that crazy price tag on it, because you've already spent the money in the past and you're kind of just consolidating, making it all work for you in the future. So I asked him what was his cash offer, and he told me that he wanted somewhere around $2,500. And I said, okay, I'll put some shoes together and we'll see what we can make shake. So I sent him a list of all the sneakers that I had right here with the total resale values next to it, which then kind of brought the price of $2,200, somewhere around there, give or take, depending on the seller. So I said, you know what, I'll throw another $300 on top, and that will give you your total of $2,500 in value that you're looking for. So in my eyes, I'm spending now $1,535 plus the additional $300. That puts me at $1,835 out of pocket money that I have spent over X amount of time. And now he, in his eyes, is seeing $2,500 in the trade for him receiving for the shoe that he spent. I don't know how much he spent on it, but whatever he got it for, that's the win that he wants. And then we're both gonna be happy campers. So this now brings us into the next step of the trade, and that is going to be meeting up, guaranteeing that the shoe is authentic, making sure the trade is smooth, doing it in a public, safe place, and then going on about our way. This is another thing that I really want you guys to take note with as well, because I want to make sure that you have safe practices and you're not meeting up somewhere late night with no cameras, no lighting, different things like that, because easily bad things could happen. And I want to make sure that you guys are all safe when you're making sneaker trades or other transactions when it comes to high ticket items, or even if it was 50 bucks, I don't even care. I just want you to do it safely. So in today's video, we're going to be using Legit app to authenticate our sneakers once we get to the meetup point. I will explain the entire process and how to use the app, and I'll show you guys live while we make this all happen, because we want to make sure that our shoes are legit and I can definitely trust in this app. And if you haven't already, make sure you use the code DNASHOW when you sign up for the app, and that will get you 1 free legit check. Now let's go ahead and pack these shoes up and go make this deal. So we're just now getting to the mall, and the store is on the 2nd story, so we're gonna have to take the shoes upstairs, but we're going to a store called Cultural Blends. So let's go ahead and get these shoes out of the car and try to get them upstairs. I got 8 pairs of shoes in 2 hands. I've done this before, I'll do it again. Now I hope that the store is over here, because if it's on the other side of the mall, I'm gonna be hot. We gotta go back down the bottom. Looks like, look at that. They closed this other store. There we go. I can't say we're on the home stretch yet. That's not the entrance. We'll take it though. Oh, let me readjust. Pants won't fall down. Jeez. All right, let's go. This is many years of practice. Balance, strength, conditioning, all of it. Now we gotta find the store. I don't know where it's at. All right, you guys, we figured out where the store is at. Let's pick up these shoes and let's go get to the store. Ah, you see that squat? That's nice. You gotta have the good hip and ankle and knee mobility. You feel me? Hey, don't try this at home. I could do more. I'll teach you guys in another video. So, you ready? Okay, so we went over the 8 shoes already. He knows the list as well. I'm gonna let him check everything out. I'm gonna check everything out. Obviously, he has more to look at. I'm gonna show you guys a legit check process as well, and then we'll get into it.
What's up, bro? I got you this for you.
Okay, dope. Oh, yep, appreciate it. See, he knew my size.
Gotta match with the UNC ones?
Yeah, okay, thank you. So we'll start with him first. Make sure he checks out everything. All the sizes and everything is correct that I said before. Everything is in brand new condition. Everything matches out to what we had on the list originally. One thing that a lot of people love about trading or doing deals with shoes is having dead stock shoes. You can do it with used shoes. It's better if they have a better value to the sneaker, but it's a lot easier to do a transaction when the shoes are all dead stock because it's more transparent and it's just easier to make the deal go faster.
It's all good on your side.
So everything looks good over there. And then I'll show you guys the whole process of checking it on the app and how everybody go along that way as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. You're going to hit start. Select sneakers, Jordans, Air Jordan 5 because that's a retro 5. Then it has all the photo requirements that you have here. So it says the right foot outside exterior. I'm gonna take a shot like this, another shot, back side. Now we gotta do the insoles and the outsoles. Outsole, this is a dope hit on the shoe right here. Cork vibes. Take a picture of the stitching right here on the inside of the foot. Inside label right here. So we're gonna do 30 minutes because we gotta make it quick. Yep. Okay, so now it is doing its thing. We wait for a second and see what happens. So as I was checking out the shoe and getting it verified, I didn't realize that this pair was actually a B grade. So they still got verified through the legit app, and as you can see right here, they came through 100% authentic. That was nothing really to worry about. It was just more of the fact that it was a B grade and not actually, you know, like the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the shoe is fake, but all I'm saying is I really wanted to have the actual friends and family, not a B grade version. And now I understood why the shoe didn't come with an original box, because typically B grades sometimes don't come with OG boxes. So now it's all making sense, and I'm just trying to kind of figure it out and talk with him, because we had a conversation about it previously and I never knew that there were B grades. So he told me that he said that he did, but we went back to the messages, but I showed him there was no communication of this shoe being a B grade. So I had to kind of readjust my offer. We talked about what we had here, what I was willing to take. I said I'm gonna need to not involve any cash, and I probably want to have one shoe back and kind of just come to an agreement that we would both be happy with. But I knew for a fact there was no way that I was gonna give him the same amount of shoes plus cash for that deal, because I found out that the shoe was a B grade. But at the end of the day, we were able to come up with a final deal on the numbers and the trade and everything like that, which I'll explain to you guys in a second. There was no hard feelings. I wasn't mad or anything like that. I just wanted to make sure that we were both on the same page and we had an understanding. And I wasn't getting a product that I thought was something else, and then I found out it was something when I got home. So again, always just make sure you're checking out and on the same page. Both of you guys are very transparent. That way it makes it very easy to make the deal, and there's no hard feelings or anything like that. And from there, we were able to make the thing happen. So this is what we got. I'm hungry, I'm hot, I'm bothered, and not all the right ways. But let's get to the house. I'll explain everything. We'll break it down. We'll look at the shoe. It's verified authentic. We did all that with legit app, so you got nothing to worry about. I'll see you guys when we get to the house. Okay, so we are back, and the first thing that I have to say is shout out to legit app, because I'm telling you right now, they came in the clutch authenticating my sneakers. And again, if you haven't already, make sure you use the code DNASHOW, and that'll get you a free legit check once you sign up and get started on their app. Now let's go ahead and break down the numbers, because I know the original numbers that we talked about at the beginning of the video have slightly changed to the end of the video, and then I'll let you guys determine if I got a good deal on the shoe or not. So as you guys remember, with the shoes that I spent money on plus the $300 in cash, I was coming out of pocket $1,835 for a trade for a sneaker that would be potentially worth somewhere around $2,500. But as you guys saw in the video, this pair right here in particular was a B grade. So I ended up taking the $300 cash that I was originally gonna give him, and I kept that for myself. And I also kept the pair of Flint 7s. Those I got for $190. So 300 plus 190, that gives you roughly $490, well, I guess exactly $490. And that's roughly $500 off of the original value that we decided to do on the deal. So after everything is said and done, my total out-of-pocket cost for this sneaker was $1,345. Now we cannot forget to mention the added value that we had on the previous pairs in the trade. We deducted the Flint 7s, which was a $10 profit. So now we have $725 as well added to this cost from the original $1,345, which gives me now a $2,070 hypothetical cost for this sneaker that I spent based on the additional value of the sneakers that I traded. Now there's two different ways to split this. Either you can say I spent $1,345 on this shoe, or you can say I spent $2,070 on this shoe. In my mind, I say I spent $13.45 because I'm willing to make trades, but I want to value it at over $2,000 if, say, one day I ever decided to sell the sneaker or whatever may be in another trade, you name it. Which brings my question to you. How would you value this situation? Would you go with the $13.45 or the $2,070? Drop a comment down below in the comment section. I just want to understand your mindset behind this as well. So again, at the end of the day, I am definitely a happy camper. This is a great addition to the collection, be great or not. And honestly, with it not having the box, it's completely fine because this is definitely a sneaker that would go into a case like this. So I'm fine because it would be on display anyways. And I'm looking forward to putting these probably in my top 10 pickups for this year. So with all that being said, don't forget to follow Legit App on Instagram. I have them tagged for you down below in the description. And make sure you use the code DNASHOW. That'll get you a free Legit check as soon as you sign up with the app. All right, you guys, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.